In this video, I'm going to uncover why education system isn't designed to help you thrive, but to train obedience and conformity. And if you stay with me until the end, you'll discover how understanding this can empower you to use education strategically to achieve your biggest dreams. Now, the reason I make this video isn't just to inform, but so we can grow together, sharpening our minds and supporting each other. Also, I've been growing on my channel thanks to supporters like you. To my valued audience, thank you for the support. Delivering a live information rich video like this, it's tough. I juggle between research, real-time delivery and honesty. But I do it because I believe in learning together. Let's dive into the education system we know was born in early 19th century Persia, where rulers wanted obedient citizens, not critical thinkers. Schools were structured like factories or military units with bells, uniforms, regimented schedules, and a clear hierarchy. This wasn't about nurturing creativity, it was about producing compliant workers and soldiers. Through decades, that model spread globally. Today, our schools still reward memorization, conformity, and ticking boxes. Our creativity, curiosity, and questioning. Meanwhile, young people are facing rising anxiety and disengagement in the same system. The mismatch is clear. Now, many of the world's richest and the most influential people defied this system and often credit that very defiance with the success. For example, Bill Gates, who left Harvard to build Microsoft, famously said the best way to earn to be a programmer was to write programs and study great ones in the wild. Steve Jobs, who dropped out of the Reed College but his calligraphy class inspired typefaces on the Macintosh. And Mark Zuckerberg, everyone knows him. He's the founder of Facebook, who left Harvard to build Facebook and said move fast and break things, making innovation, not grades, his guiding rule. Larry Ellison quit university because he couldn't stand the rigidity of the med school protocols and later said his disadvantages became his strength. Michael Dell left college to start his computer business, noting that school interrupted a steady income. Plus others like Travis Kalanick, just a hard name, David Giffen and Dustin Moskowitz all left traditional paths and built million-dollar companies. Let me clarify, don't take me wrong, I am not saying you should quit your education. Instead, understand how to use education as a tool to build your own dreams instead of letting the system limit. Just make sure you are doing your own thing. Here's the challenge for you. Think about a time that education system failed you, maybe discourage you from creating, punishing for asking questions, or made you feel like there is only one path. Leave a comment below telling your story and I will randomly pick up one commentator to win a special giveaway. Could be you. Now, because I wanted to add deeper context with real statistics that shows this isn't just a theory. In real time, let's say in India, over half your peers struggle to find work even after graduating. According to the 2023 and 24 economic survey, only 25% of the graduates were considered job ready, a stark indicator of the persistent skills mismatch between education and the workplace. Meanwhile, in the United States, the job market is tougher than it's been in years. As of early 2025, recent grads aged 22 to 27 face a 5.8% unemployment rate compared to 4.2% for the general population. This isn't just a blip, It's a sign that your degree alone may not be enough. Moreover, experts warn that job opening dropped by over 35% since early 2023, especially in entry-level roles. Turning to North in Canada, youth jobless is depending into a crisis. It is just getting converted into a crisis. By many 2025, young Canadians 15 to 24 face a 20.1% unemployment rate, the highest among OECD nations. In July, about 14.6% of the youth were unemployed, levels not seen since 2010, and jobless crushed their employment rate to just 53.6%, the lowest in the years. In New Zealand, all over unemployment rate remained at 5.1% in Q1 2025, but the statistics mask deeper issues beneath the surface. Youth are especially hard hit, ages between 15 to 24, and 12.9% unemployment rate has been seen, down only slightly from 13.4% last quarter. This means over 1 in 8 youth New Zealanders are jobless despite education. Let's step back and see the global picture. The International Labour Organization reports that while overall global unemployment is a low 5%, youth unemployment remains elevated at 12.6%, more than triple the adult rate. That means 1 in 8 youth people globally are out of work, and even more are stuck in insecure, informal jobs. These figures reveal a troubling reality. Education often doesn't deliver the promise of opportunity. These global examples show a clear pattern. The education system lags behind real-world demands, producing certificates holders without the skills employers need. Graduates are jobless or underemployed, and youth everywhere, regardless of their qualifications, are struggling to gain a foothold. That's why it is critical to use education strategically as a stepping stone, not the finish line. You can learn, unlearn, adapt. You can fill gaps with new skills, experiences, and real world mindsets. So, the reason I share this information is to empower you, because when we truly see where the system breaks, we open the door to building our own paths forward together, and in this journey we will be succeeding for sure. This isn't about destroying the system, it's about breaking free from the limitations it places on us, as we can choose our own direction. When we understand how the system has designed, we can learn to use it as a tool, adapt it to serve our goals, and grow beyond its boundaries together. In closing, I want to thank you for staying until the very end, because our presence here helps us grow, not just as individuals but also as community of thinkers and dreamers. If you believe in choosing your own path, in valuing real learning, and in questioning the limits placed on you, then subscribe to my channel and stay curious, and let's keep rising together. See you next time in the next video.